Hello, how is everybody? So, I was just finishing up my hair and cleaning my straightener because you're supposed to clean them every once in a while, especially if you use product. And while I only really use heat protectant, I do have color in my hair, so I like to clean it every so often, especially when I notice my hair is getting greasy. But anyways, I wanted to pop on today and talk about limiting beliefs. Something that I struggle with all the time, and lately too. And I apologize for my washer dryer going in the background. So, a limiting belief is something you tell yourself that you can't do, and you believe that you can't do it. Whatever it is, it could be something like, I can't walk a mile. Now, granted, obviously, let's take into consideration here, mental, emotional, physical, all those other kind of situations to where maybe you really can't do something. I'm not talking about like physically not being able to do something. I'm talking more mentally and the thoughts that you tell yourself. For example, say you're starting a business and you think, why would somebody want to be with me? Why would somebody want to work with me? Why would somebody want to hire me? That's a limiting belief. Just really anything that you think that's not true. Like, I don't have my crap together. How could I be a mom? That's not true. None of us have our crap together. Or I'm a girl. I can't do a weightlifting program, which, by the way, I just finished a weightlifting program, and let me tell y'all, I feel like a badass right now, okay? Like, bring on the world. Let's go. They're hard. They're hard as crap. For the longest time, a big one of mine, as silly as it sounds, was I can't do push-ups. Now, I have a bad knee, and I have tendonitis in my ankle. So of course I can't do push-ups. I can. I'm using those as an excuse and a limiting belief not to do them. So yesterday, I did tricep push-ups. They were on my knees because the floor where I work out is a wood floor, and my feet slip too much to put them. Anyways, yes, kind of an excuse, but kind of also not. I digress. So I did tricep push-ups, and if you don't know, tricep push-ups are where you're like this, and you go down. So your arms are right by your side, and you go down, and your elbows end up like right here. They're not regular ones. I did them, and I did 3 sets of them. I didn't think I could do them, but I did them. They're hard, and they suck. But what you need to do is you need to figure out, why are you thinking this way? Again, this is what works for me. I'm not a medical professional, nor do I claim to be one, nor do I play one on TV. So there's my little disclaimer. For me, it's like, example with the push-ups. Well, why do you think you can't do them? Well, because I haven't done it before. Okay? People didn't walk on the moon until they put a spaceship up there. The light bulb wasn't invented until Einstein thought maybe he could. Okay, so try. And if you fail, okay, try again. And if you fail, try again. Keep trying until you can do it. Keep pushing yourself until you can do it. Until you can finally say, I did it. Or you can say, you know what? I gave my all and I couldn't do it, but it was okay because I tried with every fiber of my being. I did what I could. Sorry, I heard something. It was the dog. I struggle a lot with limiting beliefs. I have gotten a lot better with them, but I still struggle with them. I was told for years that I wouldn't be good enough by people I dated to date anyone other than them, that they were doing me a favor by dating me and being with me. And I believe that because it's what I was told, right? And if you love somebody, you're not going to lie to them. There's a bazillion other ones, but the fact of the matter is, plain and simple, you can do it. You can do whatever you set your mind to. You just need to realize that you have the power and the strength within yourself to do it. You need to realize that you are worth doing it. You are worth trying for that extra 30 seconds to do that push-up. You are worth that promotion that you didn't get or that you want to get. You are worth love. You are worth being valued as a person. You are worth all the good things and anything you could possibly want in your life. And until you believe that, you're not going to conquer those limiting beliefs. And I'm working on believing those things. I'm like 98% there. But I still have setbacks. And that's okay. Nobody's perfect. Nobody gets it right. And honestly, like somebody said on the phone to me yesterday, we're not getting out of this alive. Like, everyone's gonna eventually die. And then you may say, okay, well, if everybody dies, then it's okay, I can just be miserable. No! Why would you want to live your life in misery? Why would you want to live your life doing something that you don't love? Or that doesn't set your soul on fire? Why would you want to be with somebody who doesn't love you and be miserable? Why? Because that's how you were raised? Because that's what you think is good enough? Bullshit. Bullshit. You are worthy of being loved and valued. And it's taken me a very long time to understand that. And I am so thankful for Brian that he is helping me work through that. And my therapist. And some of my friends for that matter. Because I still to this day don't think I'm worthy enough of getting advice from friends. Because I don't get advice from friends. I give the advice. Not that I think that I'm better. That's not me. I'm an inconvenience if I do that. You're not an inconvenience. And you know what? If somebody thinks you are, then you need to let them walk out of your life. You need to let them go, honey. You are worth so much more than that. And you need to believe it because it's true. So if you have any questions on how to conquer limiting beliefs, I can help. Again, disclaimer, I'm not a medical professional. I don't claim to be one. I don't play one on TV. But I can show you and tell you what's worked for me. Just switching your thought. When you have that limiting belief, think, okay, hold on. Why do I think that? Why do I think I don't deserve that promotion? Well, because so-and-so said that. Okay, well, is their opinion valuable to me? Do they bring value to my life? No. Okay, well then their opinion doesn't matter. So I'm gonna go for that promotion. Or maybe you go for that promotion and your boss says, you know what, you're not quite qualified, but let's get you qualified. That's a little bit of a different story. So find your limiting belief, find the thought behind that, and then work on that thought and work on changing that thought to the positive. And it's going to take time and it's going to take repetition. But you know what? Doing it, it's going to be amazing when you finally conquer that belief and realize that you are worth that thing or that job or whatever it may be. The moment that you realize that, literally you feel a weight taken off of your heart and your chest, and it is amazing. So if you've made it this far, I challenge you to think of one limiting belief that you have. Just one. Think of the thought behind it and work through that thought. How can you change that thought? How can you make it positive? How can you make this limiting belief go away? And I want you to do it. And I want you to let me know that you did it. You don't have to tell me the thought if you don't want to. You don't have to tell me what happened or whatever. But send me a message, send me a DM, send me a text. Say, hey, I conquered that limiting belief. I want to celebrate that with you. I want to help you celebrate you. So, with that being said, I'm going downstairs to make some breakfast because it is almost 10 o'clock and I have not eaten breakfast yet. I hope you have an amazing day. And remember, I love you. Talk to you later.